Hello and welcome to North Star Stamper. I'm Susan Kramer. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the state of Minnesota, and I hope you can hear me okay. I'm still recovering from a wonderful wedding I attended on Saturday. Let me find myself on my computer. It says I'm live, and there I am. And I think I remembered. Okay, I remembered to mute my computer. It's been a long week. I was sick last week, so I wasn't sure I was even going to make it to the wedding. My niece got married in Michigan on Saturday and had a wonderful, wonderful time. Oh, thank you for hosting us, and oh, it was great to be there. I'm going to wait. I see there is somebody with us here, but they're being quiet, and that's okay. Welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. Maybe it's hard for them to type messages. I don't know. I do like to know who's here, but I do see that people are here. So, just a reminder that celebration is ending at the end of the week. Where is my celebration brochure? It's hiding. These are the places you can find me. I'm consistently North Star Stamper. Stampin' Up! Does have me as Susan Kramer, and I'm in Minnesota. So that's what that was all about. Make sure you know who I am. Because I love to talk about stamping. I could talk about it all the time, couldn't I? Celebration ends on Friday, so make sure you get your orders in. They expect to be kind of busy this week. Right now, they are shipping on time, which is 1 to 2 business days after you submit your order. They will have it out of the warehouse and on a truck to you. But like I said, they said today they expect to get backed up a little bit because everybody getting that last order in to get these products for free. It's so fun. I saw a fun card made with this, and I haven't made it yet. So watch my socials. I'll be posting a card using the Day to Celebrate stamp set. It was really fun use of the ribbon. So, and then they added some other products to the celebration. So if you go to my website and look at, I don't know if you have to click on menu, but the specials and then celebration, they'll show you all the products that are currently available that you can earn for free. I need a drink of hot water. It's going to be a long night, I think. All right. So I saw a card on Pinterest, the same layout. It had 3 pieces here. Theirs were die cut. You can see that mine were just cut from a piece of designer series paper. They had used dies to die cut 3 rectangles, so they had a cute little dotted edge around their rectangles. But they were different sizes, different lengths. I don't know if they were different lengths, but they did offset one. So that's where I got the idea, was Pinterest. I don't know who it was. I don't think it was even Stampin' Up! And my thought was, that is a great use of that last piece of designer series paper that's your favorite print and you just don't want to throw it away, but it's so small it doesn't cover a whole card. You can't, can't use it for a whole card. But this way you feature that designer series paper on your card. Well, I had enough that I made my matching envelope. And this one just has a cardstock background. And I like to keep my sympathy cards more simple. And I thought the bear tree was very appropriate for a sympathy card. And that sympathy stamp, you might be wondering, and if I can find it, I will show you. It's hiding. Oh, it's here. I know it's on my table. I got home about an hour and a half ago. Okay, there's the With Sympathy, the keeping tabs, those small little sentiments, and they have a nice variety of them. Hello, friend, and thank you. What was the other one? Oh, for you. Hello, friend, and thank you. You could use for anything, but there's a With Sympathy. Congratulations, I haven't used that one. That would be fun to use. Happy birthday, and oh, happy holidays. I like to say Merry Christmas, but then a thank you. So, fun things with the keeping tabs. So that was one. I made another one, and this time I did use die cuts like that sample I saw. Hi, Mom and Dad. You can hear my voice isn't quite back. And hi, Alma. Thanks for joining me. You must have seen my pictures. Yes, I had a great time at my niece's wedding. I saw people I hadn't seen in a while, and I got to spend a lot of time with a couple cousins. So that was fun. So here I did use the stylish shapes to cut my banners out of the That paper is still current too. It's the Take to the Sky in the annual catalog. And then I got to stamp an airplane on the inside too. And all the stamps, these stamps are in the that suite, the Take to the Sky suite. So is this paper. I thought that was kind of fun, interesting background. So the first one I used just cardstock for my background. This one I used designer series paper for my card background. And then I have my 3 pieces there. Oh, I stamped the envelope too. I guess just that. I'm going to make 2 more cards. I'm going to finish this one. So this card has an embossed cardstock piece. You could really use designer series paper, stamp on it, and then emboss it, and just really take a lot of time on your card if you want to. And this paper is the, I keep cleaning up and then things go in my boxes. I like to use kit boxes just to keep myself organized. This paper is from Celebration, the fruit salad paper. It is the backside of the cantaloupe. I think that's supposed to be the skin of a cantaloupe. You didn't know that when I showed that to you, did you? Ha ha. So, most of the back sides of the fruit salad are just generic, fun, bright prints you can use on non-fruit related projects. Okay, so I, for some reason, like to add just big leaves to things. And I thought I would die cut it in garden green. Oh, that's shaded spruce. And I already have my adhesive sheet on it. And I had some questions about the mini machine, so I'm going to use it. It's a little dusty because I haven't used it in a while. So the plates that come, well, they come with the machine are a die cutting, 2 embossing plates, can you see? And then 2 cutting plates. Look at my cutting plates, they're already cracked. I don't know when the mini machine came out, I forget, a while ago. So I do have a second set ready to go that when these break, I'm ready to go with to keep using it. So I'm going to use this today. And this says this is the die cutting plate, and it gives you directions. So there's the plate, there's my cardstock with the adhesive sheet, my detailed die cut. You can see that's not even flat, so I'm going to run this through a few times and just make sure that doesn't move. When I run it back and forth, I'm going to put a piece of washi tape on there, and then another cutting plate. And I've learned that I can't line them up perfectly, so I just kind of put them together. You can see they're not lined up perfectly, and we'll see if they'll fit through the machine. I put them in and the handle started moving. I have to hold it really tight. So you have to be kind of strong to be able to use this. I'm going to run it back. That was a detailed die. I can already tell it's getting lighter to put through there. Now it's cracked on both sides. They're not going to last too much longer. And it did die cut all the way through. Let's pull this up. So on my card, do you think I need a sentiment? Let's see, it goes this way. This is the way it opens. Do you think I need a sentiment? Leave me a comment, since some of you are commenting today. Should I add a comment or just my leaves? I would probably use a banner from the Stylish Shapes. And they're already die cut, so I just need a stamp on it. Although I don't have ink this color. I put my inks away. I forgot I was going to make this card. So I could use the negatives of the leaves here. You know what? I think I will put them in my box. That'd be kind of fun to put these green leaf insides on a different color leaf outline. I don't know if that makes sense. The positive and the negative of the leaf. All right. There's our leaf. To save these, because they already have adhesive on them. Not that adhesive is that expensive, but it might be kind of fun to use. Right. Sorry, this leaf was from the Friends for Life die set, which I believe is in the annual catalog. We forget about the annual catalog, don't we, when we get the fall mini and then the spring mini and celebration. That's why I pulled out the airplanes. So when I run dies through, they get little dots where those release holes are. I like to use my bone folder just to flatten it a little bit. There we go. Okay. You guys might just be watching and not listening. I asked about a sentiment. I'll probably not put a sentiment because I don't have green ink. I think right here. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Isn't that cute? So this piece of green was 3 inches by 4 inches, I believe. So if you have, like I said, that last piece of designer series paper, or if someone sends you a piece, just a small piece of designer series paper, and maybe you have nothing else to go with it, that you don't have those colors, they wanted you to see the new colors, maybe I'll send you a piece. I don't know. Anyway, we always have colors that coordinate. Black and white go with almost everything, or brown and beige if that's more appropriate than black and white. You can always make a quick card with that very small piece of designer series paper. That's my point today. So this is the piece I was going to work on. Oh, here. I was going to say, like these pieces. They're cute, but you could do anything with the back sides. Make a cute birthday card, bright, cheery birthday card with that pink. So if you don't like pomegranates or snails and mushrooms, the back sides are just as fun. All right. This is my favorite piece from the Wildly Flowering designer series paper. It had the outgoing in colors in it. So here's another piece. This is the back side. I think I love the blue and I love the colors in the flowers. In the background, I like the crumb cake background on these flowers. We're going to leave this here. I might add something to that. We'll see. So I think I'm going to do, I already cut a layer of designer series paper. I think I'm going to do a white card. This is thick white cardstock. Gives us a nice card base. And you can see I didn't measure that perfectly, so I'm going to use this as my front side. And I'm just going to adhere this on. See, look at, I already had glue ready to go. I was late starting today. Sorry about that, if you were waiting for me. There we go. Doesn't it look like fabric? All right, so I have a note here. So my favorite piece, I'm going to trim off the not straight edges. Let's see, is that straight? That's straight. Cut that off. All right, so we are left with a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 inch. That doesn't look square to me. 3 3/4 by almost 3. Okay, it's close enough. And I have to decide which way I want this to go. That's too long, too wide. I like the blue. I'm going to trim off this side here. There, that'll fit better. And then I'm going to cut it. And here, I just cut them 3 different widths just to add some interest to the card. So I'm just going to look at the pattern. So if you're doing this, look at the pattern on your paper. I don't want to cut this flower up too much, so I'm just going to go till I have most of the flower on there, and 1 inch happens to be the right place, I think. So there's 1 inch. And then I think I'll leave this big flower in place too. So I'm going to put my cutting line right below the flower in this little flower. I'm not even going to look at what the measurement is, because on a print paper, I mean, you want to look at the print more than the measurement. Just like that. And what I thought we would do is layer it. I think, layers, when you're getting started, if you want to add something to your card, the first thing I suggest is a layer. So I'm going to put these onto some boho blue cardstock. as far as I know, boho blue is retiring. If you like the color, get it soon. I'm going to our convention in March where I'll get to see the new annual catalog, and then I will know if it's retiring. They do plan on retiring our in colors every 2 years, but you never know. They brought back Pretty in Pink, which was an in color. I'm going to leave a little space between those. I'm not measuring. You notice that? I'm trying to keep this even, and then this double what this is, and then I'll space this out too. And then I'm just going to cut them apart. So I mean, these two spaces double what that was, and then I'm just going to trim them. If you want, you can measure every piece. I'm not that picky. I just guess. There we go. I'm going to cut in the middle. Sorry if you couldn't see. I'm going to cut in the middle of those. That one looks like it's bigger, but I think it'll work. Now I do want to, oh, did I put them? That's the bottom of that card. There, I think they go this way. If you put that piece back together. Oh, that's cute. Actually, they're bigger than I thought. Maybe this card isn't full size. 5. This is 5.5. I don't know. Let's make sure it'll fit in an envelope. It'll fit. It looks a little funny to put these in the corner. It looks funny to me. So I'm going to center them on my card. But I want my card to go this way. So just a fun use of that small piece of designer series paper. So what I'm going to do, they're not even. If they were the same size, I would put the middle one in this. No, I would put the two on the sides and then center this in the middle. But they're different sizes. So I think I do need to plan a little bit here. There, just like that. Sorry. I don't know if I've reminded you that I keep my phone to my side. And I pretend that I'm just teaching my best friend how to stamp. That's how I don't get nervous. It's like, I want to show you this. I'm so excited about this card. So I'm happy you're here. And then I don't get nervous and I just share what I know and share what I've learned. And it's fun. I love stamping. I really do. All right, I'm going to try to even that edge out. And this one I will just center. Now, I think I was a minute late because I was looking for a die cut to put on this card and then maybe something to go on that card as well. And I rediscovered our memories and our mix and match that is part of our, not memories and more. What was that? Oh boy. Mix and match. Yeah, memories and more. That's our product. Look, I have a bird. And I don't know if I have these. Something for Everything ephemera pack. And see, I have this one too. Oh, Sunny Springs cards and envelopes. I'm not using those today. But I have things that are already pre-printed, pre-die cut. These do need adhesive, which is kind of a bummer because they're very thin. So I could just put friend. This would be cute. So if you're new to stamping or paper crafting, or you don't have a lot of space, or you don't have a lot of time, these kinds of things are great. I personally won't make a lot of birthday cards with cats, so having 2 of these in my ephemera pack is perfect. I probably have 2 little nieces that would love to have birthday cards like that. So I didn't need a stamp. Oh, there's a dog too, so I could put the dog and the cat on the same card. But these ephemera packs are great for having just a wide variety of things. So you can look at those online under, I think if you shop by ways to craft and then the quick and easy. So the first level is kits, and then this one is the ephemera packs and pre-printed cards and stuff like that. Let me know if you have trouble. I'll probably put it in, you know what, I'll put that in tomorrow's newsletter. Congrats. Oh, hey, wishes, birthday wishes. I think just friend would look good on that. What do you think? A bird? I could put a little, I think that. How about this? Let me keep looking. What other treasures do I have? So these are the ephemera packs. Hello, that would be good. Or thanks. Thanks. That works. We'll see if I can have a steady hand with my glue today. Oh, there's a little... So much fun. I haven't even looked at those in a while. So, again, that's the ephemera packs that I got the thanks and the friend from. Maybe friend needs to go... There we go. The friend got lost in the white flowers. This literally was sitting on my desk. It was scrap for when I cut that. A fun thing to do would be to emboss that. I'm not going to take the time, but there's another idea for you. A little bit of glue there. I think I'll put it down here so as not to cover up as much of the flowers. Let's see if I can find. Here we go. I have a silicone mat. And if I can find it. This will work. No, I don't want to use that. I'm looking for a stylus. I have an old stylus somewhere. But here's the one from my score tool. I'm going to put some glue on here. Oh yes, Diane told me that she uses a toothpick when she does this. So a little bit of white glue on my silicone mat, the back side of my thin die cut that came pre-die cut, or if you have die cut your own and forgot in adhesive sheets, I'm just putting tiny little dots. And I've been told if you can see the glue, it's enough. So some places have too much. I'm going to make sure I get the ends of my letters. That was pretty quick. Oh, stay out of there. And then I'm going to use my reverse tweezers and pick up a place that doesn't have any glue. Move this out of the way. Sorry, I'm a lefty. Well, here, well, I can use my right hand for this. I see I've got glue on the front of that. Set it down, remove my tweezers. There's some glue right there. Once I let that dry, I'll use my adhesive eraser and get rid of it. So there's our quick card using a small piece of Designer Series paper. I will be doing a lot of these with my favorite papers about to retire. But again, that was just my favorite piece in that pack, and this is all I have left. I might be able to put that on an envelope flap. That would be kind of fun. So thank you for joining me today. Let me just get a little glue on this. Thanks. Have you discovered my, come on, words? Frugal Friday. I've been having lots of fun with those, and I have a couple more ideas. So keep coming back on Fridays on my YouTube channel. Now, where does things go? I'll show you what I'm thinking. Bottom, middle, top. I think near the bottom. Oh, right on this middle one. That's where it goes. And I just got adhesive everywhere. So when it dries, I'll use my adhesive remover. But that's what I've got for you today. Thank you for joining me. Use that paper. Don't be afraid. You can always get more, or if you can always create more of your own. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Hi, Judy. Thanks for joining me. I was so busy crafting, I didn't see you say hello. So hello. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.